Hey everyone, welcome back to another Mini-Sode where today we'll be talking about Blackstone, Magic, and Steel. The story of Blackstone can basically be summed up rather quickly. Long ago, an evil being known as Xylon terrorized the land of Zidane before being defeated and sent back to the darkness. 1,000 years later, dark mages are able to weaken the holy light that protects Zidane, allowing them to steal the souls of the people and make them their slaves. With Xylon having enough pieces of the titular stone, he can begin to take the land once again. Hearing of this, light mages summon forth the legendary avatars to defend the land and defeat Xylon once and for all. Okay, yeah, that description sounds broken as all hell, but to be fair, that's all the info you get from the intro to this game. There's supposedly more details in the manual, but I didn't have that available, so this is all I got. Truthfully though, even with more backstory, it still boils down to Big Bad Evil is back, go kill it. Moving on. One thing you'll notice when you begin Blackstone is that the gameplay is very similar to the arcade hack-and-slash classic Gauntlet, more specifically Gauntlet Legends. Very similar. Oh, let's face it, this is a straight-up rip-off of Gauntlet Legends. You choose your character class from Warrior, Archer, Warlock, Pirate, or Thief. Then you progress through dungeons, killing enemies and collecting keys to open doors, to kill more enemies, and get to the end of the stage, with a variety of pickups to boost your character's stats. Each character has a melee, ranged, and special attack, as well as a dodge and block button. Controlling your character is okay enough, but the animations are so janky that, just like in Memorik, you'll be swinging at air while the enemies are getting some cheap shots in. So much so that melee is pretty much pointless, as you'll get surrounded and die quickly. Also not helped by the fact that your character moves incredibly slow and there's no run button. The best bet is to use the ranged focus attacker, in my case the seemingly overpowered Warlock, and spam the ranged, but that's not really all that fun. Oh, and you can ride a dinosaur. I didn't really know where to throw that in here, so there you go. It's not that great, but it's a thing that happens. Just like Gauntlet Legends, before each stage you're taken to a hub world where you can purchase boosts, elemental attacks, food, and keys before you journey forth, as well as save your game. Like I said, this is essentially a near-perfect clone of Gauntlet Legends, except this one's kinda boring. Getting through the levels ends up being a slog, especially with a slow character and with a live system in place, as well as AI that loves to respawn insane amounts of enemies that can trap you rather quickly. Let's face it, you'll be replaying some stages over and over, and it just adds to said boredom. However, there's a catch to everything I'm saying here. This applies to playing Blackstone by yourself. Games like this are meant to be played with a group of friends by your side, hacking and slashing and earning that sweet loot together. So when you factor that in, Blackstone probably isn't that bad. In fact, the game's boring feeling probably goes away once you get at least one other player. Visually, Blackstone is pretty... it's crap. Stages are dark and muddy and quite frankly look like an early Dreamcast game, while the character models, who can't decide if they're anime or not, are just as bland. At least the enemies look okay. As for audio, the music sounds like songs that would be used in infomercials or call waiting when you need to check on your cable bill or prescription. Voice acting, well, besides the narrator and the various grunts and noises from your characters, that's really it. I'll be honest though, this game sucks and you're better off playing Gauntlet Legends instead, or Gauntlet Dark Legacy on the big green. Though, there's something about it that's still captivating in a so bad it's good kind of way. Again, maybe playing it with 3 other people helps that feeling, but if you can only go solo, stay away from this one. And with that, this is the Dali Popka, and as always, stay green my friends. I'll see you next time.